and education and academic reflection and innovation and everything that's connected to science and the academic field is an important essential. You can cause division when democracy is harmed, when hate speech appears under the umbrella of so-called freedom of speech. And when this can be, let's say, transformed into institutional, structural, technical bodies, this is the future. You are the future, the youth is the future, the next generation is the future of the Republic of Kosovo, and the youth remaining in Kosovo is the precondition for everything that might positively happen in the future, and education and academic reflection and innovation and everything that's connected to science and the academic field is an important, essential, I would say, part of the future. So I thank you for that and for being here and for studying here. And we also call it in the political discourse where it can lead to, this polarization, it can lead to is clearly something harmful. Division is something where the one neighbor doesn't speak to the other anymore, even within, I don't know, peer groups of various kinds, families, companies, villages, neighborhoods. You can cause division when democracy is harmed, when hate speech appears under the umbrella of so-called freedom of speech. To defend freedom of speech is much more complex than one would think. It's not anarchy. It's the right to express oneself, even if a voice is not extreme, but rather reasonable. Even if a voice is not loud, but rather silent. Even if it's not very convinced itself. Maybe it's more reflective. Maybe it's even part of dialectic, as it is called. And this is why leadership, political leadership, is not only about service, it's also about defending freedom. Defending freedom. Not restricting freedom, but defending freedom. And again, as we talked about it regarding the freedom of speech, it's the freedom of everybody, not the freedom of the wealthiest, the strongest, the most violent, whatever it might be, but the freedom of everybody. And when this can be, let's say, transformed into institutional, structural, technical bodies of a democratic state or entity of whatever kind, then we are, let's say, fulfilling, I would say, the promise of our civilization.